Bonjour and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the timeless beauty of vintage French country DIYs, focusing on a soft, elegant palette of olive and cream. Whether you're decorating for a cozy autumn refresh or simply want to bring more rustic elegance into your home, this guide is packed with ideas that blend repurposed vintage finds, DIY inspiration, and affordable cottage chic magic. French country decor is all about blending old-world charm with effortless style. Think distressed woods, wrought iron, creamy tones, and natural fabrics. Our focus today, olive green and creamy whites, brings serenity and freshness to the rustic look, creating a color story that feels grounded yet sophisticated. Let's explore how to DIY this look. Olive and cream are more than just colors. They tell a story of nature, calm, and vintage refinement. Olive brings in an earthy richness, while cream adds warmth and softness. This pairing works beautifully with rustic wood, stone textures, and repurposed antique pieces for that signature French cottage vibe. Your French country DIY journey begins at the thrift store or flea market. Look for items like wooden trays, old picture frames, ceramic jugs, or mismatched chairs. With just a little creativity and paint, these forgotten pieces can become stunning centerpieces in your vintage olive and cream palette. Transform a thrifted nightstand or side table using olive green milk paint. This chalky, matte finish creates a soft vintage look, especially when slightly distressed around the edges. Pair the finished piece with cream-colored linens or lace doilies to create a cozy French-inspired corner in your home. Look for old fabric in muted florals, ticking stripes, or faded damask. Reupholster a chair seat, make a pillow cover, or wrap fabric around a bulletin board. Stick to cream as your base with subtle olive accents for that understated French charm. Add antique brass tacks for a refined touch. Take basic mason jars and paint them with a light olive green chalk paint. Once dried, gently sand the raised text to give it a worn effect. Fill with baby's breath, dried lavender, or faux eucalyptus to create effortless French farmhouse floral arrangements for tables or windowsills. old mirror with a thick frame and give it a makeover using cream chalk paint. Add a dark wax finish to age the piece further. Hang it in an entryway or over a console table. It instantly opens up the room and adds that vintage countryside elegance. Use aging techniques to make new terracotta pots look vintage. Rub on some white wax and olive green paint for a mossy effect. These are perfect for lining your windowsill or displaying herbs in the kitchen. Add a handwritten French label for an extra personal touch. DIY slipcovers for stools or dining chairs using cream canvas or linen. DIY slipcovers for stools or dining chairs using cream canvas or linen. Add olive green ribbons, piping, or printed text in French script. This small textile update creates a big impact, softening the look of your furniture while staying true to the country cottage aesthetic. Create a curated gallery wall using antique frames. Paint the frames in varying tones of olive and cream and fill them with vintage botanical prints, old postcards, or French book pages. This is a budget-friendly way to elevate your hallway or living space with curated elegance. Make your own olive wreath using faux olive branches or foraged greenery. Shape it into a loose, organic circle and secure with floral wire. Add cream ribbons or a vintage brooch for an elegant French twist. Hang it above your mantel or on your front door for year-round charm. Craft your own lace runner using repurposed curtain lace or vintage fabric. Pair this soft texture with rustic wood tables and olive-toned accents like taper candles or linen napkins. It adds instant French country romance to any tablescape, perfect for seasonal gatherings or quiet dinners. leftover linen or fabric scraps into beautiful wall decor. Use embroidery hoops or distressed wooden frames to display them. Stencil on French words or vintage botanical illustrations in olive ink for a subtle but impactful DIY project that brings your color palette to life. Open shelving is a great way to showcase your olive and cream collection. Stack cream ceramic plates, place olive green glassware, and incorporate rustic textures like wicker baskets. Use the rule of 3 for grouping and always mix textures for that effortlessly curated look. Find an old wooden ladder, paint it in a distressed olive tone, and lean it against your wall. Drape cream throws or vintage lace blankets over it. This not only adds texture and color, but also makes a stylish, functional piece of decor with French countryside personality. Switch out modern lampshades for vintage-inspired cream linen covers. Add a painted olive base or aged bronze finishes to tie in with the theme. The soft lighting enhances the textures and tones of your space, making every room feel warm, welcoming, and full of history. Wrap vintage candles with twine, tuck in an olive sprig, and display them in old candle holders painted cream. You can also create your own soy candles in repurposed teacups or jars. Light them during quiet evenings for a peaceful and aromatic French cottage vibe. Repurpose a wooden crate with cream paint and vintage-style French typography. Add wheels or handles for functionality. These crates can hold magazines, seasonal decor, or potted herbs, adding both charm and utility to kitchens, patios, or even bathroom spaces. it's fall leaves, winter pine, or spring florals, olive green works with every season. Pair seasonal accents with cream-based decor, like wreaths, pillows, or wall signs, to keep your French country style consistent all year. It's one of the easiest ways to refresh your home regularly. And that wraps up today's journey into the world of vintage French country DIYs in olive and cream. These projects prove that with a little imagination and some second-hand treasures, you can create a home that feels warm, refined, and deeply personal. If you enjoyed these ideas, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with fellow vintage lovers. Until next time, keep styling with heart and